All right, so the game here is Liu. I think he's a strong Chanchi player, but he just recently started to play Zhangyi against Jeremy, who is a strong Zhangyi player, one of the strongest Korean chess player. Okay. Just gonna try to. Try to catch up with the game here. And then. It looks like he lost some because Red has played a lot more than Black. So anyway, now we arrive at the position that they're in. So yeah, Jeremy has won a few moves, but in this type of where it's close, very close position, it doesn't really matter even if you're losing some tempo because the position is not that active. So see, it's not big of a deal that he lost some time with his cannon going around like this. So, yeah. So how long have you been playing?
Maybe 1 year.
You like it?
I have no time.
Yeah, it's the
Training.
That's the trouble with all these. You play other type of chess?
The traditional I played when I was young.
Okay. And Chanchi? Do you play? The Chinese? No.
Now you have to follow this and then.
Yeah, follow this one and then.
But you have to be
At the
very concentrated.
Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's hard to find time to play this type of game.
There are no players in my area.
You live far from here?
Yes, North Germany and.
Not Ember.
But I have on my mobile phone. I can play with a.
Yeah, what do you what
from Google Play.
The Dr. Zhangyi? Is that it?
Kind of, yes. Zhangyi Master.
Okay, I don't know this one. Is it with other people or just
No, with
the AI?
everything with computer.
Okay.
But I lost every time.
Yeah, hopefully our technical difficulties are off now because last game they started to hear me talk over there, so I don't know what happened on the phone. Something happened and they started to hear me, but it seems like it's okay now.
You're playing?
Jangi?
Jangi?
Yeah.
You're from
Canada.
Canada. Where come to live? Because of this, are you living here?
No, I came for this. I play. I'm pretty good. I'm the strongest non-Korean player. That the
Shanji.
yeah I'm the. So I've played because I live in Korea for a few years.
Oh.
So this is when I learned to play the Jangi.
So what you doing in Korea?
I was working for Samsung.
Oh. Software.
Actually instruments. Because in Korea, Samsung has here we only know Samsung Electronics. But in Korea, Samsung has everything. They have banks, they have insurance, they have every company is possible. Everything. They have hospitals, they have everything. Okay. Now I feel like Jeremy will take over. He's red right now, and he has much more experience than the other player. The other player is a Chanchi player, so I feel like in that position, like he developed his piece, and after that, I'm not sure he knows what to do. So he's and also it looks like it's a tough position for black to find out what to do. Like this elephant here doesn't really have any, like he cannot move here because of the rook, so you don't have any square. This cannon here doesn't really, like, probably is gonna have to do something like this, then come back, then try to activate it, and maybe activate the rook this way. But apart from that, I don't really see how black can develop these pieces in this position. It's taking a long time to think. Jeremy is. What red?
You go back on Monday, or?
Yeah.
Does it cost a lot of money to fly here only for this? Was ist
Jangi Federation page. Because it's to promote the game. Also, the World Championship they're gonna make here
Ah,
in October.
ah,
So trying to
okay.
promote
Ah.
it more with Europeans.
How many will be to this?
Hmm?
How many people will be to this event?
In the World Championship,
Yes.
they're trying to have. They're looking to have 30 Koreans player
How many?
coming from Korea.
30?
Yeah.
30?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. What that seems to be their goal.
But only from South.
Korea. Yeah, I don't. Maybe I don't know if they have contacts with North Korea. Other countries some Chinese. There is multiple Chinese that play because in the north of China, near the Korean border, they play more Korean chess than Chinese.
Yeah, there's a big Korean minority
Yeah,
in
yeah.
this area.
So there, and then North Korea, I doubt they would. Maybe if they have, maybe UA could approach North Korea to see if they would send players. Maybe. And yeah, that might be nice addition. But I think Japanese, usually they send. They have players coming to the World Championships, usually the Japanese, and yeah, there are some players from Mongolia I've seen before, yeah. And then different European countries probably are gonna be.
But
play.
no, you're from Canada.
Yeah, Canada. I know.
From
I
US.
don't know anyone in the US or Canada who plays. Unfortunately,
No African,
no.
Middle East.
No, neither. Yeah, it's much more people are playing the Chinese chess for sure. So he's still thinking. Either he's thinking or the video was done. Hi. Gonna go see over there to see what's happening. Hi. Just gonna go see. I think there's a.
Wo kommst du her? Aus Schleswig-Holstein. Bitte? Schleswig-Holstein.
Ah ja. Ich aus Darmstadt und ganz hier aus der Nähe.
Ah ja.
Also ich kenne das Spiel über Sebastian, der das in Darmstadt
Ah ja.
ein bisschen versucht zu verbreiten.
Aber du nimmst nicht aktiv teil.
Nee, ich bin zu schlecht. Also ich übersehe noch zu viele Sachen.
Ja, ich habe bis jetzt alles verloren.
Wie lange spielst du schon?
Ja, ich kenne ja schon 1, 2 Jahre, aber ich komme ja nicht zum Spielen. Da ist ja kein Spieler in meiner Nähe. Und muss ich ganz nach Hamburg. Und ich habe dann ein bisschen, es gibt ja so von Google Play so ein Programm auf dem Smartphone, kostenlos. Da spiele ich nicht mehr. Aber das sind dann diese europäischen Zeichen, das ist ja ich habe jetzt erst diese Symbole so richtig gelernt, ich verwechsel dann mal. Hab dann immer noch viel Pferd oder Elefant miteinander verwechselt.
Ja, die roten sind irgendwie leicht zu lesen, aber die schwarzen Pferde und Kanonen sind ziemlich ähnlich. Elefant geht eigentlich, also der ist schon
Das muss
was.
man sofort wissen. Man muss ja einmal vorausschauend schauen, was könnte der andere für einen Zug setzen. Das muss man ja gerne im Voraus versuchen zu erfassen.
Welches Spiel ist das?
Bitte?
Welches Spiel ist das?
Oh, das weiß ich
Ist
jetzt
es
nicht.
Yin Lun oder?
Bitte?
Yin Lun oder? Which sport are you playing?
Das ist erst
Hm?
erste
Which
Tisch.
sport do you play?
The
Who's the player?
the player is Jeremy is the red player, and the black is the I think he's Vietnamese, the young Asian guy.
Not Chinese.
Liu is Chinese,
Liu
yeah.
Lin.
Yunlin.
Yeah. He's a strong Go Jiangqi player.
Chang-Chi, yeah. So now he trade the rook. Yeah, I had a pride. It stopped giving me the feed over this. I went there, I lost a few. Now I'm back in the real time. Yeah, I think it's going to be hard for him. The endings are very different in Zhangyi and Chanchi.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to. He's starting to realize.
So he complains that the cannons are so different.
Yeah.
He said if it wasn't for the cannon, he would stand a chance. But as it is,
The cannon. I think the elephants are the bigger.
yeah, but I think he has more problems with the cannon.
Yeah. Yeah, they are very different
Yeah.
and impactful. Because in Chanchi, it's about the same strength. The cannon and the horse, but in Zhangyi, the cannon it's much stronger. Although with AI, the AI is much more prone to exchange a cannon for a knight and the activity.
Okay.
And that's something that when I look at my games or look at games with the AI, I find that it's really something that the AI does a lot more than like professional players. It's something that I try to incorporate in my games a bit more now, because I'm seeing that the AI does it. So they must have a reason.
How many points are the cannon? How many points are the horse?
So the cannons are 7 and the horse is 5.
Okay.
But there's a big difference because in the ending, the horse, when there's no rook, then the horse is stronger than the cannon. So that's the ending. So if it's on average, everywhere it's 7-5, that means that during the middle game, there's a much more bigger difference than 7-5 in the middle game, because in the ending it goes the other way around. So during the middle game, it might be something like at least 3 points advantage for the cannon, maybe even more.
Jump sheets also, they say at the start of the game the cannon is stronger, at the end it's the knight.
Yeah, there's a saying, I think in Chinese or Korean, it's like when the rooks are gone, the knight is king.
Oh. That's for jumping.
Yeah, now he's gonna lose descending. This he's threatening to attack this pawn with the knight and also the elephant with his cannon here. So he's gonna lose some material. I played this one, and now it's he has no way to defend this. I think he just started to play Zhangyi. Liu.
The Chinese guy.
Yeah, the Chinese guy. Yeah.
Just started this year.
How are they doing?
So Liu was holding his own, but they went into a ending and pretty much over in a few moves after the ending started. Yeah. It's not the same thing as in Chanchi. Zhangyi ending is not the same. Yeah. Taking like this. Yeah, I don't think that's very good.
So how did blue cannons end up like that?
Well, he likes to jump with his cannon because he cannot do it when
He can
jumping.
finally do it without
Yeah,
taking
so
something.
he's doing it a lot. Now, yeah, I think that
No,
That's the game, or?
looks like it's right.
no. He took with I. He took with the cannon, not with the horse, which I thought was. So he did like this,
And when he took,
and then there was a check. Yeah. Makes a little bit more sense because now it's very hard to play for.
I don't think he will play that move, right? Well, if he move to second line does not look
No.
like something he would do.
No, especially for a Chanchi player. to yeah, even for Zhangyi player, it's hard.
I mean, it's attacking the horse, so
Yeah, that's when to see that it's like going back, like
yeah, but
So
like,
to-
that you can attack the diagonal
But
square by two moves.
at least the it's under attack, so
Mm.
maybe he's gonna see it because it's under attack. Now he knows he has to move it, and there's only two possibilities. That makes sense. So he might
that's
see
free,
it.
right? You could take your pawn.
So that's might be that how he sees it. But like if it was not under attack, I really doubt that
Yes, yes.
he would think of a move like this. Going back here.
I think taking the pawn looks most likely for somebody, right?
Yeah, but it's not good because if you take the pawn, he just plays this intermediary attack,
Yes,
and then he takes it.
makes sense.
Oh, he just gave it away. So what did he play? Oh, he took. Yeah, now takes on check, and then he's gonna use it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look good.
Yeah, and it's back to what we were saying earlier, where the cannons, the knights are very important in the ending, much more than the cannons.
Yeah, the cannons just cannons from side to side.
So now you have like two cannons that are pretty much useless, and like these horses are gonna be very strong.
Two horses and the elephant. We probably can't even force a count, right?
Oh, Eva Science. Yeah. Yeah, they're talking at the beginning. Because at the beginning, he's just
Moves the cannons from side to side.
yeah, like multiple times, like both of them. So he lost like maybe
Then you should at least play Chungpo, so he has two fights.
because I missed. So I missed what he did because I was not there when it started. So there was already a few moves, but so I arrived at a certain position, and red has like 2 extra moves. So I just like so here like red has 2 extra moves. So I just went back there, and it came back because that's what the real position. But I couldn't it because so I don't know. But that's he did it with his cannon because there's no other piece that would have done. So he just lose like multiple moves with his cannon like this going. Back and
I
forth,
managed
back and
to
forth.
last round just blundered my rook in an attack, and this round
Yeah, I
I just
saw it.
blundered it in the opening.
Yeah, I saw it in the. You were.
It was a nice attack, I think, but I
Yeah,
shouldn't put it on the field where the knight was one.
But you were like +3 before that, before giving up the rook.
Yeah.
Then you dropped to about not worse than -3. So it was even without the rook. So because you had so much advantage before that, and then
And then I just blundered everything behind it.
then you.
But I feel like that's what happens a lot. If you make one mistake, it's just the dominoes start falling. Because a lot of the positions are so under stress. And if one piece is suddenly missing because you made a mistake, it all falls apart.
Okay. Yeah, I'll close it. I'll leave it open and come back for the 6th round now. Now it's
So a bit pissed off with the
yeah, I saw it. I just saw the end. You were pretty much done at this point, but
What game? But against Ficht, eh? No, what
okay.
game?
So this one, the game we're looking now, it's gonna be
Yes.
it's
Okay, then it's over against.
Juve against Christoph. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna show. Okay, so Juve is the black.
Yes.
Okay, decided this.
And there is also the engine analysis, or not?
Yeah, yeah,
Where here?
yeah. Well, yeah. I opened it.
But in the game in the first body, you register the game.
My internet. I think
It's not working.
it's the internet. It's because it's a wire there.
Because beneath you play, I mean, it's okay, but anyway, it's not.
It's the wire that cuts sometimes. Yeah. Here. Okay.
No, I mean, for me, winning the first game just gave me false expectations, so that was.
Oh, you played
maybe
good.
Yes, thank you, but I'm not. But then against Uwe now, I play completely. I'm okay. Now I buy. I come
And
down.
then I saw another. You played another game also against
Who?
against
The Chinese guy.
Fabian.
Yes.
It
you
was
were
okay.
good. It was okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you
What I
played.
did.
You made a mistake because when he took your pawn with the elephant. Okay, you took his elephant.
Okay. Let me think.
He take like this. He was here, so he had this. You were red, so
Yes.
he
I
went
was
like
red.
this. He took the pawn here.
Yes.
Then you took the pawn,
Yes.
and then he moved his rook because you have a fork. If he takes back with the
Yes.
cannon right away, he has a fork. So he moved his rook. But here you made a mistake. You just have to move the pawn away. You left the pawn hanging, and after that, yeah, you just have
Yeah,
to.
but sometimes, I'm so simple. I mean, to save the pawn.
Yeah, just save the pawn and
And
get.
then I have a nice
Yes, because
equal.
he
It's not,
he has no target because that was his target. His target was the weak
Yes,
pawn there,
the
but
weak
if you
pawn.
move it, there's no target.
yes,
anymore.
it's simple as this. Maybe the simplest. Thank you for pointing out. No, you are so stressed. But this is your PC, right?
Yeah.
This I gave this exact PC exactly to Uwe a gift. To have him, because otherwise it was his computer. But he uses this only for writing, not for.
Hey, it's getting old a little bit.
No, but this is because I completely erased and installed Linux, and it's
Yeah.
very fast, very.
Yeah, I need to clean it now because I use it for everything.
But
Now
it's a Windows.
yeah, it's Windows.
It's Windows. Okay. But if you put as an example, if you can, then immediately it gets new. But it's immediate because it's i7. It's the same machine. It's
Well, I need
unbelievable.
to. I will use it only for Django.
Yeah.
But now I have everything on it. I will clean it and use it on the and kind of reset it. And I think it's gonna work okay.
Oh my God. Okay, I have to come down and just play normal in the last game. I would like to have just at least another victory. I mean, how many games? There is one game left, 7 rounds. 7 this evening.
Today, yeah, that's the 6th round. There is a
There's
7th
7,
round.
and then we have 4 rounds.
4 rounds
So
tomorrow.
5 games. Yes, but Uwe are playing. How is it going?
So
They are equal or
Yeah.
almost equal?
yeah.
Uwe
So,
is red or black?
this. So the Chanchi player,
Yes.
he's black. They do
He's
it.
black.
So they do that often.
What do you mean?
Well, they play the two knights on the side,
Yes.
and red does the same thing. But black, if he wants to do that,
Yes.
he needs to be very aggressive. Because
I need to understand a lot.
it's very if he doesn't get aggressive or attack something right away,
You are not coordinating.
then it's very.
So you are investing for the attack, not for the position
Well,
strength.
it's because it can get very equal very fast. That's the thing.
But if it equal for me, it would be good. I mean, I
Well,
would
it's
not
good.
lose. I would
It's
not-
good for red because red has
Yeah,
the
yeah,
advantage
yeah.
of 1.5.
Yes, it's good. Yes, it's good.
But for
So Uwe is black. What he put this.
yeah, you put this back and back. But it's okay. At least it's to.
No, but I know because it's really equal. I mean, there's
Yeah,
not
it's equal.
imbalance.
But you need to. So you need to try to find like a weakness in the like bring a rook attack like really quickly find a weakness. Because if you don't, then
if you don't, then
red defends and he's gonna be okay with this 1.5.
and then it's bad.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, so it gets, so, but I don't know, for example, when is the right moment to build a castle because I.
And that's why by flipping the knight and
Yes.
it gives you more flexibility. It's easier to create a weakness, easier to attack because you have much more.
So if attacking wise is better to switch.
Yeah, because then you have like you're not like one elephant can go there,
yeah,
another
and
one
the-
can
yeah,
go
yeah,
there.
so
It
every
gives
time
much,
I got much space to.
much
to-
more. Yeah,
Interesting. Because I played a lot. Maybe this one was my worst
because
game against Uwe.
because this one is much more like defensive. Was it like calm unless. And so to compensate for that, for it being very defensive and very positional, if you do it with black, then you have to be extremely aggressive to compensate for
If
the
you
fact
teach
that
me how to be aggressive, I will be
to
very.
compensate for the fact that your position,
It's not
your is very like solid and
solid.
not very,
Interesting. But it's amazing that they are playing like, and the world is watching them. You know, I'm so amazed.
Where do you come from?
From Bulgaria. Yes, but I'm a very weak in this championship. It's the first time. So. But the venue is that. What I do? Oh, it's balance. I mean, they are not committing any mistake. I mean, they are. It's amazing. So.
yeah,
Because
very,
if you make something goes down, boom, it drops up or down depending on who.
yeah, no, they're not making any mistake.
Which is amazing. I mean, they're like
Oh, it's
so
okay.
it's nice. It's nice. They're playing like no, because this. I mean, it's not. This is nothing. It's just
it's
details.
very-
Maybe the computer thinks because how can possible 008? It means just a little bit.
No, but that's very. It favors red a lot.
But so the minus means this is favoring red.
No, I mean not this mine. I just
this
mean that it's very close to zero.
Which means,
It's-
it is good because they
it's
have
very good for-
1.5.
yeah.
But the engine, is strong. The engine
Yeah.
is another. Yeah. It's stock field.
Yeah, it's
AI.
field.
It's getting crazy. I mean. Also, this is the PG, the international
suggested.
No, the notation. Yeah, the notation.
yeah,
Of course, these are the lines. Uwe on top of the world. On top of it's amazing. I like. I'm so pissed for losing, but I like that he goes up. Look at this. I mean, this is a grudging man. No, I have to tell you, I feel the tension a lot. So maybe this buy is good to calm and just that of the game.
So what's your result so far?
No, I mean only two wins, but only for at points. 4-2, I remember I had the two, and I was not being able to give checkmate. I mean, and I had to. So I forced a Bijan involuntarily, and then the game stopped, and then they say 4-2. But okay, but it's 2 wins and then 3 losses.
Yeah, 4-2.
Yeah.
And then you won one by checkmate.
Yeah,
the first
the
one.
first one.
Yeah,
No, it was not checkmate, but it was almost. Then he
Yeah,
made a wrong move, but it was. I mean, I was on. It was a really exciting game because
Yeah.
I like the attacking game, and it's the only thing that I can maybe under because the endings, and for me, it's. I very. In the ending against the guy,
Oh,
I
so
dropped a 9. I was shocked because I thought, now I'm going to lose, I mean, like a stupid. And then I don't know how, because I had many pawns, so I had a lot of. And then you see, when you came, you see, there was only these two kind of that I cannot manage to. Because we are always on the 32nd, and I stopped thinking. But I have to tell you, I'm thankful because I may well have lost even on time or something. But just 4 points is better than 0. My philosophy, especially. It's still, oh, minus, so it means red is a bit better.
Yeah, even better here.
Carsten is a monster. No, he's
But it's
not
not-
Carsten,
that's-
who is Dr.
That's very,
Nagler. So no, his name is Dr. Nagler. Or
no, that's Christopher
I-
Ford.
I never. So this is
Nagler
not.
is a very much older than. Yeah.
I didn't know. So he's Carsten.
Yeah.
Okay, but who is sometimes it doesn't. I mean, or you're paying. Then it's. Oh, sorry, I missed the name because. So you cannot rely on UMB says one thing. Then I understood. Never say that it's one stay and then check everything. But not because he does it voluntarily, because he's, maybe he's thinking something else and then he gives you a response. And now, he's building up. What
Yeah,
happened? What happened?
Well, he played this. It's not.
Yeah, but he still is. No, now he's over that he's top.
Yeah, well, he didn't like the computer didn't like the last move from.
Yeah. Yeah, but of course.
He didn't like. He much preferred the pawn this way than
Really? Oh.
the pawn.
Also, there's another thing that I want to ask. Sometimes having 3 and 1 and different, it's not good to have always, because sometimes in my position I prefer maybe just intuition, just to put it, but it's not good.
It depends. It really
Of course it
that
depends.
it really depends on
On the position.
the position because the for example, if the other player has a
Yes.
elephant here,
Yes.
elephant here, and rook here, like really putting pressure on this pawn, like attacking elephant, and
Yes.
attacking rook like this, then you need the
Oh,
tree.
yeah. Yes, to keep,
You need
because
the
they
tree.
create
Yeah, you need
terrible
the-
pressure. Yeah.
You need the tree to defend.
Well, on
But-
YouTube, there is a series on junkie openings, and they say that 3 pawns side by side is a bad formation. Is that so?
Who said that?
Some guy, I don't know.
It's a bit okay, so.
Well,
I mean, he argued that the guy in the middle cannot move very
Well,
much.
move is up now.
oh yeah, but so that's one of the things that
Unbelievable.
that's one of the things that I do. So I do openings that are
Unconventional.
unconventional. It's the
okay.
only way that I can play with the
They call it.
because they have much more experience than me. So
I
if
mean,
I,
how you know that is the good?
it's by playing that you.
No, but how you know this is that is uncomfortable to them? If
Well,
I ask you,
it's not the main lines. I know what the main lines are, and I don't play them. So I play the things that are
Interesting. I would like to get some of this.
or like one of the systems that I played like
Yes.
before was putting the elephant in the middle and then sacrificing against
You
a
mean
pawn.
here?
Yeah,
Wow.
here. And then
Ah,
sacrificing against a pound. And this is considered like a beginner move, but if you practice, if
Okay,
you
but
know some system,
sometimes I do this. So you did this and then sacrifice immediately. So just
yeah,
to get.
but that's considered like a beginner. But if
But you
you,
create.
yeah, something that is playable.
Yes. So it's not as considered a beginning.
Okay, so he
Oh,
played here.
But it's still a very balance. I mean, over amazing. Uwe played the traditional opening, so. And Carsten, even in itself, they are both traditional players.
And now it's whose turn is it? I'm trying to find what his other move was because he
But that's
pushed the
unbelievable
pawn.
because there's the equal. I mean, so they are not making any mistakes at all.
No? Okay, he played this
Yes.
and then
But why is this bad? I mean, this. So maybe it's
now it's the
because now the red gets the.
yeah.
entrance.
Well,
No. Technically.
he
can
goes
stay.
back, but then he's gonna need the cannon, the elephant
Yes,
there.
to block, of course.
Yeah. And
It's very.
this is good for red.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because the rooks are there, but they
and
don't
the-
have any.
Any purpose? Okay, I understand.
Like,
Okay. Even
when
though they have the
when
call, but
you
they
have-
cannot do anything. They
Yeah.
cannot go here.
when
Cannot
you
go
have your
here,
rook
cannot-
here,
yes,
is to attack, like usually you try to
Yes.
be here
yes.
and
Ah,
attack,
to yes,
attack
yes.
this one here.
Sometimes it happens in the last game.
yeah, well, go here to attack
But
this.
now you cannot.
No, exactly, and this one,
And this one is super
you see the
protected.
tree, exactly, so he has his two hooks here, but they don't
Have a purpose.
have
Yeah,
any
interesting.
place to attack, so
Interesting. So, but you think that the purpose of the middle game is to find a? I mean, I don't want to be
yeah,
simplistic.
well,
Why
it's
not-
it, that's it, try to find a weakness to attack.
And then, no, I mean, and no, because during my game against Fabio, you told me that it was okay. I thought that I made it a blunder, so I was, and I thank him to deep thinking, but in reality I had this. You said just save the, and goodbye, so his target is, so it's equal, I mean, it's minus 0.8 is 4, no. Yes, of course, because you told, yes, you're right, it's better red because conceptually the rook are not, they don't have a target, so, and then if there is something bad, it can be weak if the rooks, you know.
Because I don't see how,
Scarson, I see this is a strong position, I mean, of course even tactical, but shows, also you see how pressure in this,
because now he's gonna try to
yes.
try to open it this way with a pawn, maybe trying to create something, but he has to be very careful because,
Yes.
like for example, now it's not working because he would lose his rook.
Wow,
If he-
tactical, yeah.
Yeah,
wow,
so
wow,
he has to be careful. So
Interesting
like that's
indeed.
what he needs to. He needs to try to push something here, but at the same time, not lose his rook. So.
Interesting. Yes, this is a very good idea. So, I would like the strategy to do to open, but I cannot tactically.
So he played this.
No, I mean, yeah, you're right. The rooks are, but not very well positioned. Okay, but now it may be. This
yeah,
is not
this
good.
is not
Yeah,
very good because
yeah. It doesn't. What's the purpose? I mean, it's,
yeah, you should just put it there.
Of course. Yeah, yes, of course. Why Carsten did this? Unbelievable. And now it's.
Because
But I hope they don't not
This
listen to us, otherwise they, or he's on mute, right? Because otherwise we influence the game.
this one was. Yeah, I don't like it. It's not
What?
flexible.
I'm not-
in that.
I mean,
Sometimes it works
Yeah,
having
yeah.
the two.
Yes, but then how to relocate? I mean,
in some position it's okay, but in this one I don't like it, especially having.
yes, but it says that red is still up.
Yeah, it's still up
because of this. Yeah,
but it would be
even more.
like
yeah.
even. Yeah, I just don't. Probably because he wants to go there, that's why he did this. But okay, Yue played this one, and now now it says that red is just completely winning
Oh, really?
because basically probably going with the knight and
And then building up.
attacking,
Yes, that.
going with the knight, continuing up to here, and
Yes, once the king
Yeah.
is, even though his cannons are, as I said, you're not very super flexible. Because
yeah,
they cannot, be, for example, go quickly and defend the last. Maybe there is no need, but
and that's what he played. Yeah, he played
now
this.
it's coming. Yeah.
And what did Yue play? Is it Yue played already? Or?
I don't see.
Yes, he played something. Yui played. Oh, actually, there's a. It's his other. I'm just gonna change this because it's his other advisor that is here.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's 4, and then like this.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's like this, but then he played. Oh, he brought this here. Oh, so now it's very now can just start.
I mean, you see, the engine says using the.
Well, it says it's over the engine because I think
And
he's losing
yes,
his losing.
They have no retreat. So.
Well, he's gonna go attack. Then, if he goes there, it's there already. Push the pound, and then push and push.
Ah, because the rook is threatening another rook. Yes, yes.
And if he moves there, this is the only move moving here, I think.
Yeah, only move. Yeah. But then. But if he goes this, then another.
Yeah, well, I think he's gonna bring the
yes.
then and take the other rook.
Yes, blocking. It's terrible. The rook are subject to attack. It's
Yeah, exactly. That's why
it's very instructive. For this.
It's
good to know this. I mean,
because it's usually good to have, but he did it a little bit too late.
Too late, yes, in order to attack a weak point, and because
he. So if you want to do, that's what it comes down to what I said at the beginning. If you want to play this opening,
you have to be super aggressive.
very fast because
but very
now,
fast.
Because what he did is he finished his castle, like with his king, and but then it's too late.
It's too late, yeah. So sometimes it's better to delay, so leave the king as it is, and then castle later. They finished on -3. It's.
Okay, so he pushed the pound for. Oh, okay, then it's completely. He didn't even do it right away. He did this, and then Yue could have defended. No, that was his only move. His defend.
Yes, the rook got instructed. Yes.
So, alright, so now we're gonna see what that. So you did this, and then Yue went here. I don't know why it keeps losing the
connection.
The screen here. Yeah, Yue is in big trouble. Christophe only lost one game so far. I don't know who he lost to last round.
The Carsten.
Yeah.
I don't know. I lost only one game. The other games all won.
Yeah, just stay. Yeah. You will.
Yes, now it's
Well, at least he has like something. The king is not really protected, but.
Yes, so maybe.
But still, you need.
Yeah.
Still well protected. Well, there is many layers. Like there's the 2 knights are there, the pawn is there. It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Still. Okay, so what did he do?
So he lost a rook for a cannon?
Ah, there was an illegal move.
What?
Because he took back with the cannon.
Oh.
So I'm not able to reproduce the illegal move, but he took it with the cannon.
I think it's illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal.
How can you make it? He did this and nobody noticed.
I don't know. I didn't. So.
Of course, you cannot reproduce because it's against the. How you try to.
Well, I'll just go back to what the game looks like right now, but.
Yes.
What happens if you play an illegal move and the players don't realize it?
It just goes on. And he has his rook here. And that's what happened.
So if you're a bystander, you're not allowed to say anything.
If you're a referee, I'm not sure if the referee can intervene.
I mean, in shogi, it's something like Nifu loses the game, but if the
Yeah,
player don't
yeah.
realize it, and it later promotes one of the pawns, you cannot go back and claim it was Nifu before.
Mm. But here too, it's over if he claims it.
Yeah. So maybe you feel that I'm winning, and then
I feel like they're gonna have played a few moves here. Okay, so what did he? This has been played. This has been played. Okay, that's it. Well, it's black to play. He takes, but what's the? Ah, he played this one. Okay, and then take.
with the knight. No, with the pawn. Oh, I took with the pawn, I think.
With the knight.
No, with the
Yeah, because he
with the
he played this one, and then he went here.
I went there and on the
And now it's back to.
-5. Yeah, but it doesn't look like. I mean, it's yes, of course, it's because his king is still super solid.
Oh, he played this, which is not very good.
No,
It's
it's
terrible.
bad.
Yeah, because you can attack this. Look,
And he
this.
did.
Yeah, he attack, and then if he moves, then
Yes.
you attack.
If you move
You win this one then.
Yes. You win just and then the knight maybe creates.
Yeah. So
Because the knight can go back and is backed also by the rook. He has the rook in a good. No, I mean,
so you
he's zero. I mean, it's unbelievable. The resilience of this man is Uwe superstar. I mean, coming with, it's.
now it's saying you should say this first.
Yes, but it's almost legal.
He did. He
So
played.
it is
Look,
completely.
he's playing all the good moves.
Custom made. I mean, because psychologically you see that you're winning, then it's not easy to win a one game because you see his king is super solid, and also the unbelievable. The rook there is not. This rook is not doing anything. I mean, apart defending, but so activity is no -4 now again.
Oh, now it's because now he has a check
Yeah,
and come
the
back
check.
here, pinning
The
the
check.
knight. Oh, so that's
It's a pity.
you saw it.
It's pity for yes, and then pin goes here, and it's so yeah.
Yeah. And that's finished.
It's terrible, his spin, yes. Why he didn't take the elephant? I mean, it was good because, I mean, -4. I took.
Yeah, I don't like that. gonna take with the rook. And
Yes, takes with the rook, because the rook is, yeah.
And now he's gonna be missing pieces at some point.
-5, yeah.
Oh, he took with that. That I don't like that much. It's okay,
What?
but he should just trade. Because if he trades rook, then
It's okay, yes, but
black
he
will.
keeps,
He's gonna have no pieces. When you are a rook up, you should trade the other rook.
yes.
Like
yes,
when you have
definitely.
two rooks, like
Two rooks and one is different than one rook. and
one
you have
against
nothing,
0. It's much
terrible,
stronger
yeah.
than two against.
Because you don't have counterplay, yeah. -3, yes, but it was -5 and then it dropped because of this.
Yeah.
So it's a bit unsafe, because still, you see, the king is still super safe, but of course, yeah, the material advantage is.
So if it finishes soon, I'll just try to move the camera and get the other game, which is
Okay.
Fabien and Jeremy are playing.
Okay, let's have a go ahead.
When this one finished, we can move the just move it once this one is finished. Yeah. Yeah, here. Wow, wow, wow. Yue hasn't said his last word. He just still in this game. Won a knight here and is still attacking the rook. So yeah, it's not finished. Okay, comes back. And here. Yeah, the computer says to protect the pawn. I think that should be the move to play. Apart from that, yeah, it's actually the computer has the Yue winning at this point. What's the so the material is cannon, same number of pawn, knight. So basically, black is now as a cannon and 2 elephant for rook. But what did Yue play? Oh, he brought back the. What did he play? Because the rook is now here. Oh, he played this here. And then this. He played check here. And Christian gave back the rook. Very entertaining. Wow. Yue is back in this one. Okay. So, Christian trying to recompose himself after this. Yeah, now the game really changed a lot, so it's hard in that time, like just try to figure out what happened. At the same time now, Yue has to try to like, because like when he was down like his rook, he was like doing anything just to try to complicate it. So now when the position, the complexity of the position change again, then you have to think of like change your mindset a little bit, try to just start to play sound again. Yeah, I don't really like this king move here because of the check, and then the king is not very well placed on these here on this file. But Carsten hasn't played the check, so we pushed. Yeah, I don't like that because now black just goes back here, and yeah, it's very solid for black after that. He played this. Oh yeah, now he takes 2 pounds for. He didn't need to do that, but it's simplifying things. I think it's. And then taking this one, and now black just has an extra elephant after all of this. Yeah, I saw.
It should be equal.
Yue just came back. Now he's winning.
I mean, it's fucking amazing. Yeah. No, I saw the video. Super. Man, this is a fucking monster.
Yeah,
it's amazing because now he has. So it's amazing how he managed to create a. Look at this. I mean, -4, +4.
Yeah,
if he wins this.
Well, now it's
super. Unbelievable.
now it's pretty much over. If
but it depends because the point where they have.
This.
But he's playing. I mean, with confidence.
No, I don't think he cannot play this because now Yue just takes with the elephant.
Yeah, to take it. Yes, of course.
And now it's.
He did. Okay. Now it's +5 over. It's what the game. And
Yeah.
imagine playing rook against. I mean, it's so difficult. A master of resilience. I mean, it's. I have to applaud him. It's. Yeah, because also this king is safe, so there are no surprises.
I don't think like.
So he has what he has. He has one elephant.
He has an elephant and a horse against a pound.
Elephant, a horse. A
No,
horse.
he has an
The elephant, a horse.
against one guard.
One guard, yes.
Against one guard. That's it.
Yes, but now the opponent is only. I mean, he's been left with a +6. Okay, but anything can happen because of the time. So, but Uwe is amazing.
What's the time?
No, they are playing a second, but for
And what about
40
Jeremy
minutes.
and the other? Are they still playing?
They're still playing, yes. I didn't want to interrupt to move it because they were really.
No. That's good.
Yeah, because also the game is entertaining. +5.
But here, yeah, it's very hard for.
Because now he plays tranquilo without any. He can even win on points. So just okay, how red can create?
Well,
No.
he's trying to
Yeah,
push, but
to push, yeah.
it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, because the king also is not. It's defended. There is nothing. I mean,
Check.
there is nothing you can.
Oh, he bring back. So he can.
Give
take-
a check. Give it.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then. So if he wants, he can
to
just.
block with the.
He can just trade the rook if he wants to.
Wow, it's so hard. He can even put the rook, threaten the rook, and he can. Ah, no, because there is the, there is not effective
No,
because there is
but-
the.
Yeah.
No, but it's
I
so
think
terrible.
it's better.
This,
It's better to keep the rook. Because you need a checkmate. It's gonna be harder to checkmate without the rooks. So
you mean you keep the rook? Yes,
yeah,
of
you
course.
should keep the rook.
But he's it's a Uwe superstar. Look how he builds relentlessly. I think also there is a rivalry between them, so that's
Yeah.
why. Come on, it's coming also from Jangir. Uwe on top of the world. I really like that. Let's hope he will. Yes, he lost a bit of the advantage, but it was so overwhelming. But still is a lot.
Like this, then
He should not lose concentration and. Yeah, because now it's become a slower game. So now Red wants to defend, but he's losing. I don't like it. It was +6. It means that he had something super.
now there is a
No, don't
tricks
tell me
with
that.
this one. Yeah.
I mean, for who? Let's see. This one.
Red, yeah. The knight goes there, but okay. So he played check,
Check. No.
this, and then he pushed the pawn. But yeah, now
He's losing.
not losing, but
No, losing the red because it was +6. I mean,
Yeah.
it means.
but he has this. I would play this. I think pushing the pawn,
Of course, this disrupt. Yeah.
trying to disrupt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what he's playing.
Okay, but now he doesn't move because if he takes with the takes.
Yeah.
But this is
No,
protected.
but if he takes, then he takes his rook, and then it's a draw.
What? No, if
No.
it takes. Because it goes in big jump.
Yeah. But he didn't do it. He didn't see it. So black goes here. So he could go like take
But it's
like
+4. No, but you want to use the other pawn for attack.
No,
this
but the computer
Okay.
doesn't, because he could
That-
go check,
Yes, then takes with the king.
then takes the knight with his rook.
And then what is it?
Well, it's you're winning by
mean,
point.
Yes,
Red is winning by point.
Red?
Yeah.
No.
You look.
No, but you mean blue is winning by point because it's.
Oh yeah, because he
Sorry,
takes the
sorry.
rook. He takes the
He
rook.
takes the rook, yes. So
But
it's
that's still he's losing by point instead of
Yeah,
check
okay,
back.
but it's better than that. I mean,
Yeah.
imagine my game. I was 2 cannons and 1 knight more, so I mean, it was. Because psychological, sometimes it's just also psychology influence.
Okay, so he played this one.
What? Which one?
This.
No, but now, it says 0. Plus. Okay.
Wait. Okay, so he played this one. Okay. He played this one, then Yue played this one, and then he played this one.
Ooh. Computer says this to redirect.
Yeah, the check after that. I don't think Yue will see this.
With the check, because it
Yeah.
goes here to give check.
Yeah.
And it's super strong because the king then is naked.
Yeah, but I
completely.
don't think it's hard to see.
Yes, also because if the king then goes here, I mean, there is just one single move and he's mate.
Yeah, but it's hard to see, like the
Ah, you mean this one? Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's nice. It's very.
It's nice, but
It's a redeploying the knight.
yeah,
for
but
better.
it's hard to.
It's hard. Yeah. So, as an example, I would
What happened?
+7. It's overwhelming.
He just took the pound. So, but what did black? Oh, so he played this.
What you?
He played this,
Defending.
and then it's winning for red. Red is winning.
No.
Yeah, there's
No,
no. He's gonna get
no.
mated. There's no protection.
Oh no. Yeah, why?
This.
You see.
And then you check and
Mating
check
tools.
and- Yeah.
It
Yeah.
will not going to miss. He's not going to miss this. What a pity. Oh, this was such a what a pity. What a pity.
Yeah, it was a great comeback.
It was an amazing comeback. Amazing. Yes, but this pawn, why? Just take. Just. Mating one, yeah. Yes, because he's made here with the pawn and
At
it's
the
protected.
anyway, there he has
Anyway, yes.
3 different mates to do. Like he can go with the rook,
Yes.
he can go with the pawn in the middle. He has all the different.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you wait just resign.
Repeat. So let's.
Yeah, you can change it. If you, change it to the other one if they're not finished. Hang. Okay, so this is a game between Jeremy and Fabian, and Fabian has the black pieces.
You see.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Fabian has the
Advantage.
black pieces
Ah,
against. Okay, I'm just gonna enter the game here.
Ah. What a pity.
Well, it was a
What a comeback. I mean,
crazy game.
no, but this guy, when you're thinking that you're beating him, he's not.
But that's what I mentioned. Like he all game long he was losing. So then when he starts, it's hard. When he starts get winning, he needs to. No, but you need to change your mindset and
Yes.
you cannot just continue to try to do anything.
What do you mean? But in this game? Or
Yeah, in
general?
this game because he was winning.
He was winning, yeah.
No, he was losing all game long. But
And
then
then-
all of a sudden he's winning. So
Yeah, but he
need-
was winning for a long time because he kept.
yeah,
yeah,
but
but
he
his
was
position-
still in the.
Yes, of course.
He was just attacking, like he needs to change his mindset a little bit and try
Of course,
to
of course.
do.
Yes.
Okay, then there's a rook here, then 6, knight 2. Here there is one, a cannon, 7. Wait, here there's rook, 5, knight 2. Okay, here there is 1, cannon 7. Here there is 4, pound 3. Then there's 9. Then there is
But Jeremy is black, right?
bishop.
Jeremy
Yeah.
is black.
Pound 1, pound 3. Then there is 3 advisor, 1 knight 3. Then there is cannon, no, one cannon, one king, advisor 4. And then there is 4 cannon 4. Okay, okay. It's like this, and then
+2, 3, 8.
oh, that cannon is not there anymore. Okay, so here it's rook and 8, and here there's no more rook.
And then there's also the pawn is here.
Where? Okay, move here, move here. Wait, what happened?
Well, red and black is winning, right?
Okay, play this, and then Fabian goes like this, and the rook goes there. Black. Do I have the position right? Okay, so black has a big advantage. And here it's
+5.
red to play. Okay.
4 pawns. I mean, all of them is
And
very rare.
and
Cannon more.
an elephant.
An
One elephant.
one elephant more. Yeah.
An elephant and,
And 2
2
pawns.
pawns. It's a lot.
It's a lot. Especially if red doesn't have some kind of counterplay, but I don't
Yeah.
think so. Especially, I mean, look
Yeah.
at this. I mean, it's super solid.
Yeah, I don't see any. Maybe here, trying
Where?
to attack.
Ah,
this,
yes.
But there's so many pawns.
It's not, yeah, it's not.
It's gonna be hard to
Yes.
create counterplay here. But we said that last game, man.
And then what happened? Yes, you see what happened exactly. Yeah, but here
That's
I
a
don't
lot
think
of-
+5. So Jeremy, I don't think he will spoil.
Yeah. Wow.
It's amazing.
So he plays king. Yeah. Yeah. So Fabian will just play solidly. I feel like.
You mean? I mean, can't do any. I mean, because even if these 2 pawns start advancing and then they create, okay, it takes a lot of time, but. Yeah, the game can go on. Okay, but if the game goes at a certain point, they need to count
Yeah. But
15.
yeah, black. Yeah, he's gonna try. But now he's. If he wins this game, then
He's
even if
up.
only by point, he's gonna win the tournament.
When you're yes,
Because Jeremy already has 1 loss. He lost the
Yes.
first round to Christian,
yes, I know. Yeah.
and now.
No, but they have equal points, 28, both of them, right?
No. Fabian has
Has more
perfect
points.
score
It's
now.
perfect score. Okay, perfect score. So, but if he loses, they are equal.
Yeah,
Okay, then everything can happen.
but
I think that is not.
it doesn't look like he's gonna lose
No,
this one.
yeah, because it's. Yeah, black needs to build up.
Yeah, red.
Maybe exchanging a rook. Okay, but winning on points. I mean, maybe one thing is 7, one thing is
So
4.
now he's threatening to take this one. Little.
Oh.
That's his little trick that he's
Yes,
trying.
yeah.
But I
Ah,
think Fabian will just bring his cannon here, even if it's not the best move.
Yes, he wants
It's
to
the
be.
solid, like he just want, like saying, like I don't. He's not trying to
to
win.
compromise.
He's not trying to win by checkmate. He's just trying to win on points by playing this.
Okay.
If you're trying to win on point, you can just play this, and then red is not gonna have anything.
Yes. Yes, he wants to use this chain. It's the only opportunity to create a lot, but you are only 2 points. But still, anything can happen. But
Play this one.
yes. Yeah, but it's a bit passive, Blaze. It's not giving the pot away.
Yeah, it's passive, but I don't see how.
It's not easy.
Red doesn't have anything here. Like,
yeah, but still, if you play, you see last game, if you play
yeah,
passive
like
pot, then
exactly. Now he's gonna push.
and then maybe he uses also the knight to. I mean, it gets just psychology, but it gets uncomfortable. So imagine if you push again another pawn here, completely paralyzing. But of course,
Here, at some point,
I think a black. I mean,
Black does
I
something,
should like to steer for or to search for
now he's gonna push
counterplay.
again for sure. Okay.
Of course, it's only. I mean,
But I would just go like this,
yes, of course.
and then if you attack, if he attacks you,
Okay, he gives 2 pawns for the knight,
Yeah.
but it's good because you eliminate
then
completely.
you have nothing. Then he has no. Like if you
Yes,
give your knight for £2, then
it's
pound.
super okay.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's the knight is 5 and the 2 pawns are 4.
Yeah,
That is
so it's-
nothing. It's a good investment.
Yeah. And if it's the last 2 pieces that the person, like after that, he cannot do anything. Okay, so he went here, then Jeremy went like this, and he went here. Okay.
Yes.
I assume Jeremy will want to push at some point. But yeah, same thing. The computer likes it also. Just take the 2.
Check, yes. It's
When the
same.
computer likes a move like this,
It
where
means
it's
that there are no.
when it's like just giving up the material just so that the
Yeah, but
other-
computer doesn't understand that the 7 a win by points, so maybe they didn't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That like
For him, winning is win. I mean,
no, but
So they know.
well, if there is a quicker way to win, he's gonna find it. So
Yeah.
if he thinks
Oh.
that's the best thing,
It means that there is not really.
then it's
because
really
it's super
good.
solid. How you
then it's really good, like to do it.
Unless you invest, you push, you invest with this piece, but you create. I would push pawn. I mean, start
So I
to
did
cre-
it this way.
The game can really go on for a lot of time. It's not complete. It's not dead, so it's still putting a lot of resistance.
Well, if he wins the £2, then
Yes, if it was, then it's all. I mean, if this change this for the knight, so I mean, there is no counterplay then, nothing left.
I played this one,
What?
and then
No, he played the. It's very.
oh, it's okay.
It's okay, but there's still yes.
Well, he cannot do because if it goes like this, then he can go for the perpetual and win by point.
Okay. Yeah, that's a sad way, but with this point.
Yeah. But that's what they'll do. Just go here now.
Okay, but if they win points, then Fabian is still up on the
Yeah.
because he has more points. He still gets 2 points, and then his opponent only 4, but he's still behind him.
But
He needs to, yeah. And maybe
Fabian
he wants,
already has a maybe he wants to win by checkmate.
yeah, maybe just building up and then by creating.
But here I don't like this move. He just
Which
played
one?
this,
Which
which
move?
I
Which
don't
one?
like.
Yeah.
He played this rook here,
For what reason?
I don't know. Just to come back and activate his will.
Oh.
But I don't like it particularly.
Mm. And I don't like the position of this. I mean, it's too suspicious. I mean, then strange things can happen. I mean, I know that. For example, just pawn. I mean, the pawn then is free. Or no, I know that it's there. Okay. It is uncomfortable on this side. Psychological, I mean.
Maybe at
Maybe.
some point he could push a pawn and
Yes,
Do
use because
something
this
like
pawn
this,
is not.
also the elephant.
even two. I
Because
mean,
the elephant is
yes.
can,
You
they
put the
go
elephant
there.
then, and you put the pawn and protect.
No,
with
no,
the-
not because here from here it can go checkmate.
Ah.
Or also it's gonna attack the knight. It's gonna attack if she.
Yes, but use this actively in the. I mean, it's.
So he pushed again,
Yeah.
and now. You
Because if he takes the. No, it goes. Oh, how
it's okay.
super. Okay. Super pass, but it's okay.
And then he went here like this. Yeah, like rook here. And then, yeah, I would just push the pawn in and bring my knight into the action, I think.
Mm.
They are talking, so I assume he was.
He signed that one on points or.
Oh, I don't know, yeah.
No, Yes, they finished the game. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna take a break and be back for the 7th round, the last round today. Okay, so this is the last round for day 1. So the 7th round, the games we're gonna show is the Tin against Liu. Tin is the Vietnamese person against Liu, the Chinese. So Tin as black. Okay, just gonna set up the board here. Okay, just finishing up the first few moves until I'm back live in the game. Okay, so they're trading a rook here. Okay, I think I'm gonna be. Yeah. Okay, so this is the game right now, and now it's show to play. It's about equal. I didn't like that the show player, the black, decided to. He lost a few moves in order to trade a rook, which is, I feel like maybe he's older than his opponent, so as in chess, like usually the older people try to go into the ending, trading a rook. In Jangi, it's not as clear as in chess, where you just trade pieces, and the more experienced person just gonna win all the time. But yeah, in Jangi, I don't think it's worth it to lose that many tempos just to trade a pair of rook. But yeah, we'll see how the games plays out. Okay. Yeah, that's actually losing a pound, because yeah, black can just take with his elephant, because the pawn is pinned. He cannot take back because he would lose his rook. So if he takes back with the knight, then the black takes the knight with his cannon. So Yeah, that's not a very good move. Just losing a pawn here. Fortunately for him, his opponent don't see it and just plays this one instead. Okay, so we played the rook towards the middle. And here, yeah, black, yeah. Yeah, he missed his chance. It was basically winning. He does this right away, but now it's pretty much equal at this point. It was a one-time chance just to win the pawn. Now red just unpin his pawn and can proceed normally. Yeah, I assume black will just protect the pawn here by pushing like this. There's a few alternatives, but this is pretty much the only thing. Okay, so he protects it with the rook. And here, red moves this, and black pushes the pawn. Which I really don't like, because red sometimes have tactic, yeah, and it works right away. Just taking the pawn, and after that this other pawn will fall, that pawn, you cannot even take this one back. Yeah, it's a terrible move. Because all the pawns are just hanging here. This one is hanging. The rook is pinned as well. So yeah, it's not the rook, but I mean the knight is pinned. Like if that pawn was to move for some reason, then red would just eat the rook and the knight cannot take back. So yeah. And so he took, and what did black? Okay, so he pushed his pawn, and then red just took. So red is now 2 full pawn up, plus the 1.5, so it's 5.5 point lead at the moment for red, which is pretty significant. Trading the rook, yeah, it's gonna be very difficult for black to come back from this. Okay, so he brings this. Yeah, he has to try something. So he's bringing his knight, but now red can just take a. Yeah, he does it. Just take the cannon here. It's gonna be very, very difficult for black moving forward. Place this. Here, yeah, we brought the elephant attacking the. Yeah, it's just. I think red is not only up material. He's all like his pieces are also. Oh, and now he protects the pawn instead of the cannon. Just leave his cannon open. Going terribly for beef. So what is he has different options? Yeah, either bring back the elephant here or attacking the knight by moving the cannon forward. Either way, I think best is just to keep the pressure going. As I said, like red pieces, in addition to have a large score advantage, they're also better pace. I don't like. I prefer moving here, keeping the two cannon connect, and also leaving a square to eventually bring the knight forward. By doing this, you're leaving it empty, but now you just want another piece because his opponent just put knight there and then left this knight hanging. So red just has a great advantage here. I don't see any counterplay for black really. Yeah, and red finds a good move here, preventing the knight from coming over here. Yeah, at this point, red has a cannon, a knight, and 2 pawns against 1 elephant, which is 7, 5, 16 points against 3. So he's 12 point up, plus the 1.5 from the beginning. So it's huge advantage here. We'll see if he's able to finish this up. Because we've seen some games in the tournament so far where there was lots of back and forth, so maybe it's gonna happen again, but I have a feeling that this one might be finished earlier. So what happened here? Okay. Yeah, he just finish up his castling, wait a few moves, make sure black has absolutely no counterplay, and then he's gonna probably do the final attack. Yeah. Because here really, black really has nothing here, I don't see. It's pushing the pawn, which, yeah. He's trying something, but at this point, really don't like his chances. Took. Yeah, that's good, pushing the pawn, preventing the, even if I don't think it would have mattered that much to trade the elephant for 2 pawn, but even it's better just to be safe and prevent it, like just leaving no counterplay at all. It's a good strategy here. Yeah, it's pretty much over at this point. I don't see how black can create any counterplay at all. It's just red will. At the same time, red needs to win by checkmate, not just the point. So at some point, he's gonna have to like recycle his cannon, probably moving back, moving an advisor forward, and then bringing his cannon someplace over here, creating more pressure on the weaker castle of black. So maybe that's something that they're gonna look to be doing. And anyway, so now it's okay. So black has played this one, and yeah, that's losing another piece. Red can just take like this, and the pawn is pinned. So the cannon will take the king if any saw it. Yeah. So another piece has been lost by black. Mm. Yeah, at this point, yeah, he's designing it. I was figuring out that was coming pretty soon. So, alright, so I'm gonna post the result for the first day soon. And that's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow for around 8 to 11. Okay.